Hello, everyone.
What's up, y'all?
Good to see y'all.
Happy Wednesday. If you're tuning in right now or you're watching the replay on short notice, we got the free class going down in 90 minutes. It's going to be a great time. Got a bunch of free game to put you guys on. Memorial Day sales, back to school, all this kind of stuff that's coming up. It's a really big opportunity. So I want to put you guys on some game. Excited to see you guys very soon. Link is in the description down below as well.
Yeah, join us, guys. A lot of good Memorial Day sauce, back to school, KPF sourcing. Just overall, want to save you guys a ton of time and bring you guys up to speed with what would normally take you, several months to find on your own and just show you in like 90 minutes pretty much. Yeah. So 7 p.m. Eastern. Everyone tapping in on Instagram. We got the free live training going down at 7 p.m. tonight. Make sure you join us then.
What up, Nate? From Vegas. What's up, man?
Cool. Yeah, we'll be in Vegas in August, man, for ASD. We were just talking about some plans for it too. So yeah, we'll be at if anyone's in Vegas, you should come hang out with us at ASD. It's a big wholesale trade show in early August. Free too, which is pretty awesome as well.
Good opportunity to hang out with some Amazon. Is it free?
So it's free if you register in advance.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's very affordable if you register there.
It's like $50 if you do it there, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Jimmy
they want you to come and make some wholesale deals and stuff. So,
cool. As do we. Pulling up to Vegas, yes, sir. Yeah, bro, for sure, Justin.
Yo, what up, Elijah? What up, Matt? Travis?
You, Elijah? Come on, lunch buy on me. Yeah, bro, we'll be on. Yeah, or we'll be around. There'll be a seller up event. Probably.
There'll be some meetups and stuff.
Yeah. Amazon Lit, they do a good one too. Which website is best for ungating Crayola? So I would say it would be any big website's kind of answer for any ungating specifically. So Crayola, the big retailers that carry it are probably I'm sure Walmart, Kohl's, Home Depot might. So one of those sites, but Walmart's probably the easiest one to use. Is there any way to get ungated without first buying the product? For about 80% of brands, yes. A lot of smaller brands are auto ungates, and a lot of big brands, you do have to buy the products and submit the receipts or invoices specifically, and such. So, like for example, if you list like ColourPop or Bomba socks or And1 or George brand, those should automatically approve you as a beginner.
Yeah, it can vary by account. So just see what you can sell. Ungated Nike, saw some. You're ungating a certain size. Is it like the $sign version? There's technically two different versions of Nike. You can probably ungate the other if you have one of them.
Which makes no sense. Unfortunately, it's just how it works.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, free training tonight, 7 p.m. Y'all tap in with me on that. What up, Dominic? If an item is suppressed, should I attempt to sell it? If it's buy box suppressed, that's totally cool. So that buy box suppressed means the same thing as no buy box, which pretty much means like Amazon thinks for whatever reason it's the price too high. However, if you would still see good movement on Keepa, you're good to go then, yeah.
That's what's up, Matt. We love a good milestone. Keep up the good work.
How to submit an invoice correctly. So after you order 10 of a product from a big retailer to get ungated, you just download it as a PDF. So you hit like probably the 3 dot, it depends on what email you use, but the 3 dot menu, then download it as a PDF. And then you want to name it the ASIN_invoice_date of the day. And then you want to just, when Amazon asks you to apply for documents, you just go ahead and add that in.
Yep. Sourcing like crazy. All the Memorial Day sales are happening now. That's what's up, Sarah. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, there's plenty of money to be made out there. I was doing a little bit of sourcing earlier. There's lots of good sales. If you don't know how to be looking through all these sales, we're about to be diving into a bunch of tactical stuff for you guys on the class as well.
Okay, good one here. If the new offer count is low for the past year and recently shot up, is that a bad sign that the brand kicks off sellers from the buy box? Probably not we'll guarantee you not if the offer count's going up. A big sign that the brand does, pretty much the main sign that the brand does kick people off the listing is if the offer count's like do, and then it randomly just shoots down. That's an example of an IP complaint, otherwise known as intellectual property complaint, where the brand basically kicks everyone off, pretty much with that.
Yep. Jesus offered to source products wholesale. Mostly just looking through spreadsheets with a little bit of seller ramp, Brian. You'll miss all the best stuff if you use a software. Like you can use whatever software you like to scrape the ASINs and stuff, but it's gonna miss like multi-packs and stuff. So it's good to like test and see if the catalog's good at first glance, but manual is always gonna find the best gems.
Yeah, and if you're a beginner, you should probably just be doing arbitrage too, especially if you're asking that question, just different size. Yeah, that's what we mean though. Sorry, Ralph. Yeah, like that's what we mean in that capacity and such in terms of just like stuff being different. Basically, very, very rarely will that happen. You guys will see that occasionally with Under Armour too, especially Under Armour listings that Amazon dominates. So the inbound ship setting on Stellamp was 70 cents per pound or 60 cents. It really depends on where you're located and what types of stuff you sell. Start out with 70 cents a pound, and then over time, you're going to get a really accurate view of what it typically costs you. And then you'll know what specifically to do for that.
Yeah, it's anywhere from like 50 cents to $1 from what I've seen recently. The more like grocery you do, cheaper, like more like shoes will be a little more expensive.
Yeah, shoes will always be more expensive, but they'll typically, the revenue per box is still like higher in many cases, or the same. So it like ends up being fairly similar. And that's going to be for basically anyone who's wondering, estimating your estimated inbound shipping setting to Amazon. So SellerAmp knows exactly, the exact net profit on your products. You want to also add in your sales tax rate for that stuff too, unless you're in Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Oregon, Delaware, Montana, and then a couple other states that have no sales tax on everything, or no sales tax on certain things.
Yep, Under Armour doesn't scan at the outlet. The UPCs might not be linked on the listings correctly. That'd be why it wouldn't show up when you're scanning. That, or the item just doesn't exist on Amazon.
Yeah, Ronald, a good way to potentially find some Under Armour stuff would be go to Nike or go to Adidas and scan a bunch of stuff. And if you find listings with high competition, add those to a spreadsheet, just one-click export into SellerAmp, and then Storefront stock those sellers at home to see if there's any Under Armour listings in their catalogs, which there probably will be.
Yeah. Similar catalog or similar brands and all, categories teach you a lot there. Fastest selling brand with least competition. Anything that sells, Ralph. That's not the right type of question to be asking you. Like, there's plenty of really good products and brands that are not the best in general, and there's plenty of brands with lots of fast selling stuff that just isn't good for OA at all. So like, kind of wherever you can find the best deals is where you want to be going.
Bombas is an auto ungate. Yeah, it's kind of weird, guys. There's no formula for auto ungates. Like, certain things will be auto ungated for certain people. The more you sell, the more it becomes auto ungate as well, which is pretty awesome too. And such. So it's really on a listing by listing basis specifically, honestly. What's up, Colton? What's up? Oh, FBA Trapper. You should have showed out yesterday, man, or 2 days ago. Yeah.
Is he a Cali guy?
Yeah, man. It was very, very last minute though. Like,
yeah.
It was a little, most people, it was like a 4-hour notice.
Bundling t-shirts. Is it okay to put the shirts in a new poly bag than original item? Most likely, yeah. As long as you're not ripping it out of like some packaging that's like in a picture or something like that. Like if it's a box of 3 shirts, I would probably keep it as that. But if it's just like, a couple shirts, nothing crazy, then yeah, do it.
Definitely good thinking on that too. Like, there's a lot of money, especially with retail arbitrage, grocery products, thinking of multi-packs, bundles, buying multi-packs, selling them as singles, buying singles, selling them as multi-packs. Like, there's a lot of arbitrage in that type of stuff. And it's what other people aren't thinking about, where there's a lot of money.
Pete dropping the 5 p.m. good morning.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, man.
Good morning, Pete.
Have a choking hazard sign on the poly bag. I'm pretty sure you're required to. The nice thing is you can just get in a rhythm of buying the ones with the suffocation warning just from Amazon, or whoever's selling them on Amazon directly. Probably a better idea too, which is cool. I'm auto ungated for Converse and Vans, but heard they don't like third-party sellers. Is this true? Now you'll be good to go on Converse. Vans, to my knowledge, they are going to send you some letters potentially. Personally, not a fan of selling those types of products. However, you will see a lot of big sellers that sell Vans and Crocs and North Face because they don't always enforce it and such. So personally, not going to recommend you sell that stuff though.
Yeah, at your own risk. That's crazy if you got Converse auto ungated though. You have a blast Amazon account.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. I want to build an LLC in a different state. How should I do this considering Amazon might request a utility bill? So your LLC location doesn't affect your Amazon, like where you create the LLC has no effect on like the address you use for your Amazon seller account.
Yeah, just as long as it's all consistent with like what you're buying and stuff.
Yep, that's the big thing. That on the buying side, like it doesn't really matter where you like create the LLC, to my knowledge. Target's still working for ungating. Yeah, all big retailers, guys. Yeah, so Target's definitely going to work. Any big ones, yeah. How can I unlock beauty? You probably don't need to. There's a good chance even if you're a new seller, if you go try and list a popular beauty product, it's only going to ask you to apply for the brand and not for the category, because most people are actually auto-ungated in the beauty category.
We got all the ungating questions today.
Does anyone know if Pokemon invoice in or Ungate? I tried using Ace on spreadsheet and it didn't work. Yeah, so Pokey, if it's at, first of all, you're into Pokey. It sounds like you want to sell Pokemon. That's very consistent there. Such. So yeah, so you either need a letter from the brand authorizing you to sell. Don't worry about getting that, or a receipt or invoice. Just do the receipt or invoice. So Pokey, if you want to get Pokemon, just go to like Pokemon.com or Kohl's or Target or Walmart, any big retail, honestly, and snag 10. Use that order confirmation email. You'll be good to go.
Are you doing like do you have a card shop or something? You got a little side hustle and that kind of stuff? It's probably experience that'll translate nicely to Amazon. That stuff can be good, especially like the sets that are out of what? I'm drawing a blank on the word. Like they like retired the set. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, exactly, man. That's two cycles. Got my first sale. Good work,
cool.
Very good work, Lincoln. What kind of supplies do I need to ship to Amazon? So get the free labels from UPS and then boxes from Walmart or Home Depot, wherever you get your boxes or wherever you got locally too. And then you just need FN SKU labels for labeling FBA stuff and poly bags from Amazon. If you want to do auto or if you want to do FBM specifically, though, you need a lot less than that. Literally just need like the labels and boxes you can get at Walmart. Focus on getting some sales first.
Yep. Receipt from grocery outlet. Receipts typically don't, Fernando. You want to do it online, not a card shop deep in the niche as a collector. That's what's up. I have a couple $1,000 worth that I stashed that's still sealed and stuff. It's nice. It's like Lego. It's like one of those that always goes up more or less in value. It's kind of fun to make a little bit of money on.
Amazon doesn't approve receipts from retailers, not in store, but online for sure. Yeah, been grinding all day. Yes, sir. GSR.
What up, Dustin?
Dustin. Yeah, Dustin. Make sure you tell the people what type of game we're about to drop on them tonight too. We got. Let's see, how long do we have? We have an hour and 18 minutes till the free live training. So get with us for that. We're gonna put you guys on heavy. We got some good stuff there, especially in regards to Memorial Day, back to school, and then KPF sourcing sauce, which we don't talk about anywhere else for free. Y'all got to shove. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Of course, Fernando. Lincoln. So now that you got your first sale, man, if it's selling quick, it might be something you want to restock, or definitely spend some time storefront stalking from that listing that you got that sale on, because that's going to introduce you to leads that are hanging out right around there, because the sellers on those listings probably have a pretty similar business model to you. So you can go ahead and find other stuff sourcing from there too. Especially
this week with as much opportunity as out there. Like any sourcing time you guys can dedicate this week. If you got that extra hour or you're thinking about watching Netflix or sourcing, this is the week you spend it sourcing. Lots of good sales. It's even as beginner, it's pretty easy to make some money this week.
We're gonna hook y'all up. Yes, sir. Been trying to source on sales on official sites, but the sales and BSR are too high and our costs not lining up. So yeah, manual sourcing is definitely harder if you're a beginner. In my opinion, you shouldn't be doing any manual sourcing on a website you haven't already made money on, or you have significant reason to believe stuff's good from that, right? Focus more on storefront stalking if you're a beginner. The great part about storefront stalking right now during Memorial Day, when everywhere has a sale, is that storefront stalking is going to introduce you to new websites, new brands, and new deals, right? And when you storefront stock, your hit rate is 100% in terms of looking up good products, just because you're looking at stuff you already know is proven. Meanwhile, when you do manual sourcing, it's significantly lower, especially if you don't already know what to look for, which if you haven't made money with a brand or a website, you probably don't yet know, but that's going to happen with time.
Sure. What do you do if you saw it? Do you remove the listing? I would only delete it if you don't plan on ever selling that product again. And it's like it's a brand you're not sure about. Maybe eventually they'll IP complain, because you can get an IP complaint on a listing you haven't sold in a long time. So like the Nikes and the Adidas, that kind of stuff, you can let that hang around. But that small mom and pop brand, you might delete.
Yep. Either way, in general, you need to be keeping good replen spreadsheets with SellerAmp too. That's going to make your life so much easier. Same thing with SellerAmp. Also, keep alerts are great too. As well. So yeah, guys, keep the questions coming. Then if you guys are free tonight, we got about 2 hours of insanely good free sauce we're about to drop on you guys tonight too at the free masterclass we got going down in an hour and 15 minutes as well.
No, okay. In the storefront stalking skills, that's what's up.
Yeah, you gotta love that, man.
That goes a long way.
Yeah, that's the cool thing is right now when you're Googling stuff, you're finding new deals like crazy. You're getting introduced to new websites, new brands, and that's going to pay off in a couple weeks when Father's Day happens, and then a couple weeks later when 4th of July happens, and then the week after that when July Prime Day happens, and then back to school is kicking off, so on and so forth. We got our best moderator in the chat too. That's a beautiful thing as well. What storefront stalking? Looking inside the storefronts of other sellers to find their fast selling products and then try to locate those items profitably, right? So the cool thing is Amazon makes it public what everyone else is selling, which clearly validates that this stuff works, by the way, too. And then all you have to do is be able to find stuff profitably.
Yeah, if you're asking that, we're diving deep in on like a lot of product sourcing stuff in like an hour, Pokey. If you want to come back to the free class in a bit.
I'm facing problems to find a lead website for online arbitrage profitable products. Yeah, just put in reps. Put in reps, using coupons, taking advantage of the sales that are going on now, and understanding that very few items are going to be profitable at the advertised price, but a lot of items are going to become profitable if you're using coupons and discounts and sales and stuff like that. I got a good video dropping for y'all tomorrow on that too. Do you guys have a masterclass people can join? Incredible timing. Almost looks as if we set it up. We did not. So yes, in an hour and 14 minutes, we got a free masterclass, webinar, free training going down basically where we're going to put you on, I literally promise you a ton of really, really good info in terms of getting going as a beginner Amazon seller and then also scaling your business, delegating some specific product research sauce, everything like that. But only come if you're going to implement this stuff and use it to make money because it'll pay off heavily for you. And it'll warm my heart too as well. And it will even if Warner might not be showing it right, it's going to warm his heart.
Trust me, it'll warm my heart.
Good. Oh, this is a good one here. How can I know when a listing is generic? It's going to say it on SellerAmp in the top right.
Yeah. How you sign up for the free class? Yeah, Julia, it's in the description. I think you're on Miles' channel, so look below the video.
Yeah, I'll toss it in the chat too as well. Link in bio on Instagram and Twitter too. Brand new to the space / industry. Hey, Taylor, you're in the right place. We're going to take care of you. We're going to take care of you as well.
Let us know if you have any quick questions we can answer for you right now, too.
Okay.
Can you do FBA and FBM at the same time? Yeah, absolutely. That's like theoretically, it's like the best way to sell on Amazon because you'd launch a bunch of FBM products at the same time. The FBA is checking in, FBM sells out, bang, you're selling at FBA.
Yep. You can even do it on the same ASIN. A lot of people don't think you do it on the same ASIN. So yeah, and you probably should do both, both of them have their benefits. Long-term, you're primarily going to be FBA. Short-term, it makes a lot of sense to do some FBM, test light, stuff like that. Are Skechers reseller friendly? To my knowledge, yes. I've seen them when I'm storefront stalking and in general. If you're listing other people's storefronts, there's a good chance it's reseller friendly.
Just keep in mind that Skechers have really high return rates. What somebody told me is the different models all have different molds, whereas most shoe brands all have the same size. A 9 in Skechers in different models can be like fit your foot differently. So the returns are crazy. We stopped selling them.
Okay, here we go. This is a good question from Shane. I want to buy 10 things on the Calvin Klein website to get Calvin Klein ungated, but they won't let you add more than 6 of one item to cart. So I was wondering if you got another website to get them from. So the cool thing is, Shane, you can actually use 2 receipts or even 10 receipts of 1 or 5 receipts of 2 or 2 receipts of 5. It just has to total 10 plus. So it sounds like for Calvin Klein, you should just do 2 orders of 6 or 2 orders of 5 and nicely get that done. You know what I mean? That'll be nice and easy.
How you feel about selling North Face? We talked about it a little bit, but it's one of those risky brands. Like personally, we don't sell them. People do sell them and don't have issues with it, but you'll get like some nasty letters and stuff.
Yeah, that's the tough part is there's so many like subjective things where it's like some people do it, other people don't. And such. That's the nice thing is you have the choice. Oh, wow. Okay, Taylor. So first of all, you live right near the illustrious 20 Drink Tony as well. And another common stream member, our buddy 100 ROI FBM too and such. Unfortunately, you can't deliver directly to Amazon right now. I think they might add that. I'm not specifically sure though and such. But Taylor, you need to get on your calendar, man, right? Right after you get that first back to school pump, right? We got ASD, which is right in your neck of the woods. It's a convention. It's actually free that we'll be at in early August. You should show out to that in between FBM and the backpack orders, right? They're like, we're literally going to have to drag Tony away from FBM and the backpack orders and get him to the seller event. And then we'll release him back into the wild.
So we can keep generating some more back to school profit.
Yeah. Didn't know you can do different seats. Yeah, bro. It's just totaling up to 10, man. Yeah. So you could do theoretically, 1 receipt of 10 or 1 receipt of 100 or 10 receipts of 1, bunch of stuff like that. Ooh.
Yep. Do you think low inventory fees are implemented? Definitely not, Julia, because that fee does not apply unless you've sold more than 20 of it in the last week. So they built that fee specifically for things that are selling fast and mostly just like private label products. So like for example, we did in April, I'll run the numbers again in May obviously, but in April was like 190, 180 in revenue. We paid $36 in low inventory fees. So it
Oh,
literally does not matter for arbitrage.
Amazon FBA is dead.
It looked I mean, it looked bad, but then they kept like walking back parts of the fee structure and they're like, okay, here's what it actually is. And it's like, it doesn't matter at all, basically.
After I tried ungating, there's no such thing as trying ungating. There's just not submitting enough. So yeah, just keep submitting. Never worry about what Amazon says in a decline email, guys. Is it good to get ungated with Columbia and Funko Pop? Only if you're finding stuff properly and other people are selling it. So if other people are selling it, you probably can too. What up, Will? Will, are you in Rhode Island, man? North Face issues IP complaints. I'm pretty sure for a fact they used to. I think these days they just send letters either way. Definitely not a fan of that, especially if you're a new seller. Include do you all? Yeah, that's actually pretty much like the main thing we help with, man. Jay Murley, just because like everything else is easy, man. You know, creating a shipment, you know, it's basics of Keepa, basics of SellerAmp and stuff, dude. And definitely come to the free training we got going on tonight too. Like we're gonna put you guys on a ton of game, and it's you know, in like an hour and 9 minutes. As he had stays. Ooh, okay, yeah. That's the key. Is some of y'all got the free labor from the significant other. You got to take advantage of that extra profit margin there.
You got to toss an extra dinner or two in there every now and then.
Oh, easy. Well, or decades of freedom, like we've been able to buy. Oh, bro. So Jay Merle, yeah. So we do have, like, if you want one-on-one help, I do have a link in the description. For that, definitely check out the free training tonight too, though, man. Like that'll get you up to speed on a ton of this stuff. Like the nice thing is, in our case, Warren and I, we do SellerAmp. You know, we help you guys sell on Amazon, so you use SellerAmp for a while. So we show you guys a ton of free stuff in terms of, you know, getting going with the stuff, man. Because if we do our job, you'll use SellerAmp for a while, and it'll be a very synonymous relationship. So our incentives are aligned.
A little more win-win than people are trying to peddle a $5,000 course and disappear on you.
Yep. How do you get engaged with products you can only get in store? Buy a cheap one online. And then just like sell it through at break even, such, or long term, a lot of small brands that you wouldn't be ON, you'd only be RN are going to be auto engaged too.
Yep. SEO manager for a national brand. That's what's up. Does it apply to Amazon listings? It will if you like launch your own product. It'll help a little bit, Taylor. But get your feet wet with like just reselling stuff, and then honestly, some of that experience you have will translate nicely to launching your own product. It's a great way to like build a sellable asset out of the cash flow you can do with arbitrage.
Yeah, that's the cool thing though, is like in general, if you do SEO, like you already trust that making money online works. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and that's a very, very valuable thing too.
Yeah, it takes people a couple months to get over that hurdle. Usually it's like, oh, this stuff it's not fake. They weren't lying to me. Like roadmap's been worth joining. Appreciate you, Justin. Glad to hear it. Excited to see the growth, my man. Will's trying to get the details on you there, Miles.
Yeah. We're working on it. Roadmap's absolutely worth it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, somebody else you're asking earlier about finding generic listings too. If you see that the brand on Amazon says brand generic, like you see it on the SellerAmp, if you scroll down, look at like the data on the Amazon page, it'll also be buried in there too. Just avoid those listings. Technically it's like copyright infringement because it's representing somebody else's brand as like a no-name brand.
What up, Malik? Yeah, yo, what up? Yeah, what up, man?
Sweet. Yeah, so we got 66 minutes until the free Amazon class gets rolling. So make sure you guys are on the list there as well. Excited to get into it with you guys.
Yeah, of course, Taylor, see, that's like guys like you who come right in firing off the questions. Like you're the types of people that win quick, man. So like we're here to help, man. Just let them know. Yes, yeah, man. So that's why we do all this stuff, right? Because our incentives are aligned. If we show you how to sell on Amazon correctly, you'll stay with us for a while. Yeah.
If we don't, then you cancel and nobody makes money, right? You didn't make money on Amazon, and we didn't get to help you with software, right?
Yeah. Notepad always ready. Yes, sir. Has Nike Outlet ever limited? Yes, it is. I believe it's 60 orders a day. or sorry, 30 units a
Yeah.
day. Yeah, my bad. But here's the key: it's per body, right? And that is a relatively morbid way to discuss what it is, but that's how it is.
So what I'm hearing is you come back a couple hours later with the Groucho Marx glasses and you
Or
get
that.
60 a day.
Yeah, or that. Or that.
That's what's up. Just getting off work, excited to learn. That's what's up, man.
Taylor still. What's told in case they're closed? Resubmit with change up the info a little bit.
New sellers stay away from generic. Yeah, Travis. It's like against Amazon's rules, basically. Just make sure the brand says like the actual brand you're about to sell, and you're good.
Yeah, unfortunately, always stay away from generic. Yeah, I hate that that's the case, but it is.
Too many good listings there, but it's because people keep getting kicked off of them.
It won't let me order 10. Yeah, just do two times. Yeah. Two, or theoretically more than that. Whatever it takes to get 10 plus. Yeah. But if you're at a certain point, like it gets a little bit tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Merle. I mean, we've been in the game for 5 years, helping people out on there for 2 years. If you vibe with somebody else, then learn from somebody else. No hard feelings. Like go where you think you're gonna make the most money.
Yeah. Like that's the key. Like if you come to the free training tonight, you'll see very clearly. Yeah, of course, Shane. Excited to get a little.
Ooh. Yeah, you got Puma Ungate. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, all right. See now, GSR, Dustin, you got to hit up the the OA too. By the way, it's a little hint.
Yeah, hit the OA this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Big time.
Yep.
Do brands ever keep some of their products for themselves to sell, but open others for merchant? Not usually. Usually they'll sell everything themselves or sell nothing themselves. And if they are trying to figure it out, then that's where kind of like brand direct wholesale comes in. You can work directly with the brands, kind of help them with the Amazon presence. Like that's a whole nother business model. It's a pretty good one too. Good to combine with some OA, create your own product down the line, all that good stuff. Anything to build cash flow. Do you protect hats? You're just poly? Yeah, poly bags are fine for hats, Christian. Unless it's like a really expensive one, but like you're probably just doing $30 Adidas hats.
Oh, I'm slinging those things out in poly mailers, man.
Yeah,
man, especially.
Yeah. Back to school, we'll see all the giant white poly bags. I wonder what's in those.
Yeah, that's one thing. If you guys are like documenting your journey on social media, never make it obvious what product you're selling. For obvious reasons. Now you should be, out there on social media, finding people to connect with, etc. But you do want to be obviously not your boys should know what products you're carrying, but not like the general public.
Yep. Training be useful outside the US. Yeah, it's the same methods and all that kind of stuff. And for most international sellers, they end up selling on the US market anyway. And I'll break down some stuff that helps you kind of sell from outside the US if that's you right now.
Yeah. So if you're starting with $2,000, man, just do free content.
For sure.
What brand do you suggest to Ungate for back to school? Whatever you're finding profitable, you know what I mean? So it's probably gonna be like Nike, Adidas, Puma type stuff, Crayola, any reseller friendly brands in like the school supplies niche, anything like that.
Film stuff you find on local currency. Yeah, that's what's up. Good battle plan there. Best way to find historical prices from suppliers, get best deal. I mean, like you'll see it on the Keepa, what people are probably paying. Most of the time people are paying half of what it was selling for. So it's a good it's a good quick gauge to know what other people might be paying for it. 55% of the sale price, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the 1 to 2 rule is very, very important. Cool, sweet. All right, guys. So make sure you get registered for the free training we got going now. We'll stay on for a couple more minutes here, answering you guys' questions and such. And make sure you bring the notepads tonight, taking pictures of the slides your boys dropping and such. We're going to put you guys on a ton of free game, and I'm super excited for a bunch of guys to get up to speed with a bunch of good, really good stuff in terms of like, keep a product finder, Memorial Day, back to school, etc.
Yep. Yeah, Hammy, they're trying to make sure that all the sellers are selling legit stuff. So hopefully they open it back up.
Have you tried? No, we don't do like anything automated like that. It's going to be a lot harder in terms of finding stuff that's good.
Yeah, you're just going to miss all the best stuff if you rely on software that is, quote unquote, scanning for you. They're also all going to show everyone this exact same product. So, if you use one of those, you're, more tanking, that kind of stuff. Is it bad to stock some storefront, copy all what they sell? I mean, if it's all profitable, then do it.
Yeah.
Like,
You're not gonna be able to find stuff that easily though. Like either Warner and I can't do that either. Like
like a whole storefront. There's gonna be like, because the more, that's why we always tell you guys to use coupons and cash back and gift cards and all that kind of stuff. Like, so if someone can look at your store and know immediately where you got it from, then it's not going to stay profitable for very long. So that's why the softwares that show you profitable products right away, everyone's going to see that over and again. Or the stuff that's sitting there at retail price, like that's not going to stay either. Like, what you need is, you look through a storefront and say, how was this profitable? But it was the sale that was 2 weeks ago. They stacked a gift card and some awesome sales, and you just can't touch them anymore.
Yeah. So like in a perfect world, yes. But it's like finding products is the main constraint for everyone. Like it's the main constraint for Warner and I too. Like obviously we're pretty good at it and we're always able to consistently find stuff. But when you're a new seller, it's a whole new language. It's a whole new, modality of moving around, jumping around, doing stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the hard part, right? And we're going to put you guys on, especially some source stuff we haven't really shared anywhere else. Could you please answer my question? With $2,000, should you sign up for your mentorship? No. Just start out with all the free stuff, dude. Start with all the free stuff, man. John requested up. Damn, John just started following me too. Should I hop up here with you, John? I'm not gonna invite that.
Invite a little chaos into your life.
That's the best, man. I've done actually a bunch of those. I'm gonna do some more. Reapply. Oh, good. Yeah, you just keep replying. Category, nothing else. Well, then you'll need to do the category then, Laura, which is rare just to be ungated in, or to be gated in a category like that, but it definitely could be the case. It probably isn't though.
They were all gated when we were starting. I didn't even realize they're basically all auto ungate now.
Brutal. Yeah.
Remember buying like the soaps and like some random Frontier co-op stuff just to get grocery in the first place.
Hello, Maher. So using storefronts to find websites, these sellers are sourcing from themselves. I mean, ideally the products, you know what I mean? Like ideally you directly find products that are good, but once you find products that are good, it's going to immediately validate that, or once you find a profitable product on a website, now you know that that website has profitable stuff and you might pursue it further. What a lot of beginners do is they think that the best way to find stuff is to just go to random websites and look through the clearance sections. That's like a lot harder when you're a beginner. That's what Warner and I do a lot these days, but we already know the websites. We already know some of the products. We recognize stuff. We see patterns. When you're a beginner, you don't have that. So storefront stalking is a lot better.
Yeah. Did you both do strictly FBM when you started? No, but we should have. No one was telling us how good FBM was and all that kind of stuff. Like no one was putting us on to opportunity for free. So we should have. Can you do OA overseas, or would you require VPN? It'll probably help, Hammy. Just, spoof the IP, that kind of thing. You long term look into like a virtual machine. It helps you basically just remote access a computer in the US, help with like order cancels and stuff. It's a little bit extra headache if you're an international OA guy, but a lot of people do it.
How do you share, keep both VAs? Just get a new subscription, man. Like it's $20 a month, tax deductible. If they're making it clear that they don't want you like, you don't want to be looped, but you want keep on your side. Like they do a lot of good stuff for you.
Yeah, if you're paying the VA, you can toss another $20 down.
Yeah.
Gonna get into once you get a little more versed with FBA. Like, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, it's your business, man. Whatever you enjoy doing, whatever you can see yourself doing for a while, that's what you should keep doing.
Yep. Yeah. Either way, though, Dustin, like I'll put you on to like if you hit me in the Discord DMs, I'll put you on some good FBM stuff too. Polybags, Amazon. Well, you're gonna be using a prep center, so you're gonna be Oh, okay. Yeah. Talk to some sellers that are in your specific country and market. Unfortunately, we don't know the specific suppliers for those.
Yeah, for supplies and stuff.
Ooh, this is a good one. So yeah, FBM shipping is going to vary from time to time. Although, especially if you're willing to split test on pirate ship, it should be about the same every time.
Yeah. Supplies needed for send and shipment. Yeah, it's just like a scale, some boxes from Walmart, some tape, a tape gun, some 4x6 labels you can get for free from UPS. It's that's pretty much it. Some labels to put on the actual products. We've both got videos. I'll walk you through like making a FBA shipment. You can check that out. There's supply list and that kind of stuff. Show you how to do it.
Yeah, just sell amp and keep up for sourcing, guys. So in 55 minutes, we will see you guys for the free live training. Make sure you guys get registered for that. It is far and away the best 2 hours of free Amazon content on the internet, and it's not even close. And a lot of you guys are going to see that tonight. Links in the bio on Instagram and Twitter. It's in the description and chat on YouTube. And we'll see you guys soon. Love you guys. See y'all soon.
See you soon. Yeah, it's the same as